Can you see?
Yes, I'm saying it. Can you hear me?
Who is speaking? Antonella Balash is speaking, I think.
Antonella.
Hi.
Antonella.
I'm really sorry for the noise. I'm in the train right now, and it's really noisy here. You can start if you can.
Okay, as far as I see, there's an article as artificial intelligence with numbers.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Here I put a really short history and say that historically the term information technology refers to all technologies associated with the collection, processing, storage, and syndication of information. However, with the passage of time and the progress of technologies, the term acquired different connotations. Came the modern term, came the street. It was only in the late 1970s, and it's now generally used to encompass both computer and communication technology as well as their communication. And we can move to next one. Next slide. Yes, and here I put where I'll begin. It says that the first operation digital electronic computer, ENIAC, was built in the 1946 in the United States. And here I put that some dates about the weight tones and vacuum tubes and all the dates. And I said that substantially the decades from 97 to 95 to 97 are considered to be the era of high-speed computers and organized microcomputer, respectively the mainframe era. And here I put that is an important character in the history of the internet. The MA Huff Junior in 1971 that changed historically line of information technology development. In the 97s and the 98s, people experienced a rapid evolution of microprocessor technology. The rapid development of the microprocessor in the 98s brought major acceleration in those things, replacing traditional mainframes and computers with micro accelerators. Here I put that LAN was an important discovery because it was discovered in the half of the 98s, and its interconnection led to the rapid development of wide area networks technology during the 98s and the early 1990s. However, the project that established the foundation of the internet in 1979, known as apartment, it was in intended build a computer network that would allow research across the country to share ideas. And I want to talk about more information. That is, many experts predicted that the next revolution in computing will be called grid computing, which will provide direct access to virtual monsters in the hands of users. Growth rate of the sector of IT sector 50 to 70% annually. 3 times faster than the national average. And I put that example in the Romania is constantly growing. The NIS study shows from a volume of 4.6 billion euro in 2050. It says a value of 9 billion euros. And compared to the general trend of economic growth in Romania, the IT segment has an annual growth rate 3 times higher. Okay, let's go to the slide. How was the field developed over time? Content processed by computers and communication have undergone fundamental change in the last 50 years. It is estimated that there are currently over 10 million web pages on the internet, and the number will continue to grow by approximately 2 billion pages per day. The amount of machine learning research encouraged by 50% in the years 2050, 2019. According to the Air Impact, about 50 billion annually has invented in AI.
Is it over? I couldn't.
No. I put some a slide that refers about the future of IT, and I don't know how we gone because I'm pretty sure I sent it. But in that slide I was talking about that in the future of humanity it won't be so easy to keep our personal data private, because it can be so easy to find. It can be so easy to break accounts and and I said that in the future more cards will be electronic, and in the school will be so much more technology and
Is it over?
yes, over for your attention. And I'm sorry again for the.
Okay, thank you for your effort. I think you are in a very dire condition now, in a very bad place to present something like this.
Yes.
I understand
She's
you.
in
Thank
the
you.
train.
Yeah, she's in the train. Okay, so yes, she's in the train. Where are you? Can I see some of our students, please? You all closed your cameras and your microphones. Where are you, students? Let's talk about it. At least we can talk about these things with your own views. Our student was in a train, but I hope you are not all in a train or somewhere else. So I want to hear your ideas. For example, my students, where are you? I hope you are in a better conditions. Vlad, can I ask you a question? Or Iona?
Yes, you can.
Are you using in your daily life artificial intelligence? Any kind of artificial intelligence?
Not really.
Not really. You don't use ChatGPT to prepare your homeworks?
No, I do it
Why not?
the way.
Isn't it easier to use some kind of artificial intelligence for these boring homeworks?
It would be.
No, you are not. Diana says it's not boring. We are giving very enjoyable homeworks. Is that right?
I hope not. Sorry for my voice, but I am so.
Yeah, we are all using, I think, a kind of artificial intelligence. We are preparing some videos or some pictures and some essays. It's very useful for me. I wonder if, as far as I know, Mohammed teacher is always using some kind of artificial intelligence, and I'm following it on Instagram. He's very creative. But I wonder, what are you doing? Are you using it? We are always saying while we are preparing this project, we are saying we are in a new era, the era of artificial intelligence. And in the future, this thing, this AI will take your uh, professions, will take you. You won't work, for example, in a company, but an artificial intelligence will do your jobs. What do you think about it? Do you fear of it or are you happy with it? Okay, yeah, artificial intelligence will do everything for us. We don't need to work anymore. What are your thoughts? What do you think about it? Tell me something.
I can say that it can't do it everything properly, perfectly. A human mind is also needed because sometimes I try to prepare my slides with Tommy Slides. It's an AI tool. But it gives the same, it can prepare material, but anyway, I have to do something to make some changes on it.
But it does most of the thing, I think, most of
Yes,
the
yes, of
job.
course, it's very helpful. It helps me to save my time. But of course, without a human touch, it is impossible, I think.
Yes, I agree with you. But it makes in a big company, for example, a lot of people work, but an AI can do the job of, for example, 10 people. So this means if there are 20 people, 10 people will be redundant and maybe I don't know if we can say that useless anymore.
Yes.
Maybe in the future, or even it started, I think, today. We don't see it because we are working in the state as a civil servant, but I'm sure in other companies, people started to lose their jobs because of
Yes,
artificial intelligence.
it's not good at the point of economical condition of people. People
Yeah.
are losing jobs. Yes, I myself lived through it. That's why I know. My husband was working as a cashier, and
Mhm.
then they said that we don't need cashier anymore because we are having smart tools for instead of it. And he stayed without work for 2, 3 years.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it
So
was really difficult for my family.
yeah, I can understand. I can relate with it. And I wonder what are students thinking about this? Because they will try to find a job in the future. Even they are
Yes.
trying to decide what kind of job should they have in the future. And what do they think? But any of our students doesn't want to speak, I think. Iona, say me something.
Replace people with machines, with technology, AI. But I think that some of the jobs will be replaced soon with the technology, like cashier or something, or
Accountants, for example, accountants are becoming redundant nowadays, or some says even drivers. For example, we have
Yes.
Tesla cars are driving themselves, so we won't need taxi drivers maybe in the future. Uh, so, what do you want to be in the future, Iona? What is your
a
plan?
businesswoman, a businesswoman.
Businesswoman,
And I
but
don't think that,
how can you be a businesswoman? Is there an university for it or a department, university department?
yes, there are a lot of them, plenty of them, but I don't think that this job will be replaced any soon
Mhm.
because you need to think yourself new things, and AI is not programmed to do these things, to think himself some things. He's just programmed to do something you say, you tell them. And I don't think this is gonna be any soon replaced by someone, by a AI robot. Or
I hope so. Even as a teacher, as an English teacher especially, I'm afraid of losing my job. If you say why, because there are many programs or a lot of YouTube channels, other things teaching English language, and I have a new cell phone. It has a Samsung S24, and it has just a program, and while I'm speaking, it translates at the same time. For example, I'm speaking English and it translates it on the phone to Spanish, to Italian or other languages. So indeed, we don't need, maybe while using Zoom, I will speak Turkish and it will translate all of you at the same time in different languages. You will hear, for example, in Romania, Romanian. Our Azerbaijani friends will hear in Azerbaijani. And artificial intelligence or computers can do it soon. And really, even myself, I'm afraid of losing my job. I will be redundant person.
I don't
We
think
are
that
all under
this
threat.
Yeah, we are all under threat of artificial intelligence computers, they or robots can replace us. Muhammed teacher, what do you think about it? Do you feel threatened with the technology? Yeah, exciting. Yeah, you have a point. Yeah, right point. I think so. But as I said, I am as an English teacher trying to teach English, how to speak, how to translate, how to read, and there are many sources, resources for it. So maybe one day we will just be teaching social skills. Even they will come to us and we will just talk with each other and they will go happily to their home. And at home, they will learn English by themselves or with a program, with a computer, whatever. So the concept of teaching will change, I think, soon. Even, what was it? There was a new system named ters yüz sınıflar. Do you know it?
No idea.
No idea. So some universities are using in Turkey. This is, for example, a lecturer prepares 15 minutes videos. He sends to, or he or she sends to the students online. They work at home, 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Then they do some experiments, some discussion in the classroom. There is no teaching in the classroom. They learn the thing wherever they are with a cell phone or online on YouTube because they have the video. But when they come to the classroom, in the classroom, they make experiments or they discuss the subject. Teacher isn't telling the subject or isn't teaching the thing. This is called as, I will find it. It's a new trend in the teaching area. I will show it to you.
Seljuk teacher, this summer I had
Lesson.
this type of course for 3 months. We were sent video lessons. We have to listen, and the tasks were put in such a case that you can't cheat it. You have to listen to the video carefully, very carefully, so that you could do the tasks. And at the end, you get your marks according to your home task. And in this way, I finished a 3-month course this summer. It was open learning language courses for teachers.
Yeah, I think I remember it. It's flipped classrooms. Flipped
Yes.
classrooms in Turkish
Yes.
ters yüz sınıflar. So flipped classrooms are the new opportunity for teaching new things, especially after the pandemic. For example, our students were not in the school, so they were at home, and some teachers prepared videos about the lesson and sent them. So they watched these lessons wherever they are, whenever they want. It is the new the trend in the teaching method. I can say this. Yes, where are my students? Especially, I want my students to talk, say something.
I think that it is more easy to learn like this, to teach like this.
Yeah, we need
How?
new methods.
By
Time is changing. We should change also. For example, 100 years ago or 200 years ago, students were learning in a classroom, or teachers were telling their lessons on a board. Most of the time, it's the same after 200 years or 100 years. So we should change the system, I think. What do you think about it, Cesare Borgia? Your ideas is very important for me. Your ideas are very important. Do you think that flipped classroom is a good way of teaching or learning something?
Well,
blended learning.
yes and no.
Yes and no. Oh, interesting. Why?
Well, it may be a good way because like we have more opportunities, but at the same time, there are also some disadvantages.
Disadvantages like you want to see your teacher every day in the classroom?
Probably. I mean, if I don't see my teacher, then how can I have a good connection with them? Like, and
I'm
also,
here and I can't say anything else.
Are you Diana's student or Adriana's student?
Diana.
Adriana.
Diana,
Okay.
Diana.
Diana.
No.
Diana. So you love Diana very much and you want to see her every day.
I mean,
Understandable.
yeah.
He is
Okay.
he is one of my best students, and he must say yes.
Where is Dragosh?
He is Drago now. Cesar is Drago.
He is the new Dragosh.
Yes, but he must be more with courage, I think. But he will gain courage.
Yeah, Dragosh was very courageous and he was always talking about everything. I'm making the same performance from you, Cesar. Cesar, or I'm saying true?
It's okay. Yes.
Cesar. Okay.
Yes.
We have very little time, 1 minute. I think we won't come back again because one session is enough anymore. So we don't have a quizzes. I think there's a misunderstanding because of me. Sorry. We would have quizzes, but maybe next time. In 3 weeks, I will prepare a presentation about the companies like artificial intelligence companies, neuroscience companies, and we will talk about new eras in the next meeting. I will I will prepare a quizzes. I'm waiting all of you, dear students. And while we are starting this project, we wanted to show you new opportunities in the era of artificial intelligence. Something is changing, something new is coming always. So if you want to go to a way, you should be aware of the way. So there are many, many new ways to go for you, not for us. We are teachers. We chose our way, but there are